in the sun.
There's a deer. There's a hawk. There's a hawk. Look at that. That is awesome. Whoa.
Hi, I'm Captain.
And I'm Kat.
And today we're exploring two super important habitats in Southern California, the ocean tide pools and the mountains.
And learning about all the amazing plants and animals that live there, and learning about how people can help take care of them.
We're taking a few of our friends on two incredible HAWKS hiking adventures with kids.
Are you ready?
Because we're ready to explore.
Let's go.
First, we visited the tide pools where we linked up with the HAWKS educators and Sunrise Surf Academy instructors.
They taught us about all the incredible animals who make their home there.
The sea creatures are hiding. They are trying to protect themselves from things like seagulls. And so they're all hiding in little crevices. So if you just look through them, you can find them that way.
This is a hermit crab.
They make their home in their shell that they wear all the time. You wanna see him? There he is, he's coming out to say hello. He pinched you? A hard pinch?
Yeah. There's two types of crabs. There's the crabs that kind of play it safe and like to hide in things, the hermit crabs. And then we got the other crabs, which are just bigger sand crabs, or we call them tidal crabs. And those are the ones with the bigger pinchers.
Look at that. Tide pools are created when water from high tides and the animals that come with it get stuck in the rocks on the beach.
Like these little creatures called sea anemone.
Did you see it? That's a sea anemone. Oh, did you see how it moved when you touched it?
Yeah.
It feels soft, I bet, huh? It closed up like this. Bye, anemone. I wonder if it'll come out again.
Sea anemone might look like flowers, but they're actually animals, and they're a favorite hiding place for the orange clownfish.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's part of a kelp forest. I found a new necklace. Ta-da!
Yeah, kelp is super important and native here to SoCal. It's like our trees, so it helps us trade oxygen.
Oh, that's so cool. Can we all take one big kelp deep breath? Thank you, kelp forest. That was nice. Look at that. And it's moving so cool.
This is a sea slug. It looks like a moving sticker.
Wow, it doesn't have a head, arms, or legs. Look, look, look. That is awesome. Really gentle. You don't even feel it. Whoa. It's so cool. I've never seen anything move like this in my whole life. Now that we went on a tide pool adventure, we get a Tide Pool HAWKS Adventure pin. Cool, huh?
Did you have fun at the tide pools? Then we went to the Annenberg Wildlife Crossing, where they're building a bridge for animals to keep them safe. Animals like mountain lions, coyotes, and deer need to move around to find food and shelter. That's why they need a way to cross this big freeway safely.
Oh, there's a deer.
Wow, so we see all these deer right here, and they're stuck because of this highway. So, is that why they're building this wildlife crossing?
Yeah, that's exactly why. So they're trying to reconnect the Santa Monica Mountains with the Santa Susana Mountains. Because before this huge freeway of 10 lanes of, cement and asphalt was here, all of the animals could go back and forth. And so these deer, they can't get over this freeway right now. They're probably not even gonna try it. And if they did, it would be really dangerous for them.
A hawk? There's a hawk.
Wow, they're really up there.
Wow, we just saw a hawk with hawks.
Yeah, we did.
Are we there yet? There were so many animals on this hike, both big and small.
Here's some little aphids. You see these guys?
Oh, yeah.
The little yellow guys.
You guys know those orange and black butterflies?
Yeah.
That's where they lay their eggs, on those kind of things.
Bees and butterflies have a really similar job. They go to each flower and they're collecting nectar, and at the same time they're getting pollen stuck to their bodies. And then they go to another flower, that pollen drops off and it fertilizes the flower.
Awesome. This was so cool. Let's keep going.
This huge web belongs to this funnel weaver spider that's in the funnel. But if you look close in the funnel and you get a little bit closer, you can actually see him peering out at us.
Oh my
right
God.
in there.
What does a spider eat?
This spider eats all kinds of things like we were talking about earlier, the pollinators, the milkweed beetles, the box elder beetles.
Finally, we reached the top and could see the wildlife crossing from above.
Looks like there's a lot they still have to build.
Yes.
They have to connect it to the ground, right?
Yeah, they still have to connect that ramp on both sides to make sure that animals like those mule deer can get up. Because right now the mule deer can't jump that high. Coyotes can't either, but there's going to be all sorts of creatures that are able to get over this bridge when it is all completed, which is going to be next year in 2026.
Awesome.
Before we left, there was one Hawks tradition we couldn't miss.
All right, Jazzy, you did such an amazing job on this hike with Hawks that you are going to get your own Hawks pin. Wow, Captain, we learned so much about all the amazing plants and animals that live in Southern California.
Thank you so much to our friends at HAWKS Hiking Adventures with Kids for being such amazing guides.
And if you love being outdoors and exploring nature, make sure to check out their camps and programs.
Thank you so much for exploring with us today.
See you next time.
Bye.